extraordinarily late. I woke up at noon and I was so tired that when I turned my head to turn over, everything started spinning. And then every time I did that for the next 3 hours, it did that. I tried to sit up, everything started spinning. So I just went back to sleep. I didn't record shit this week. I recorded a little bit of the trip to the fair we went to. Other than that, I really didn't record anything. I really didn't do anything either. I just hung around at the house and was lazy with the kids most of the weekend. I got a 55-pound weight here. It's adjustable so I can do some exercising in the truck. Got a new guitar amp. It's got some fun features on it so I can have a little bit more fun playing. After all these years, I have a raincoat or an umbrella or something. I just never bought one. So anytime I have to do work in the rain, I just get wet. I got this load is ready on a loaded trailer. Just gotta drop my empty over there in the drop yard. Hook up and go. See how far. Okay. Let me do that now. Anyway. I'm going to sit here for a half hour so I can get my half-hour break in and then just do it in one shot. I got fuel there in Neosho, Missouri. So should just be able to grab it and all asked. I really could have slept in a little bit more. wish I could have used. Because its deadline's not until 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. I would absolutely not have heard anything. Just sleep another 3 or 4 hours. Check. He told that other dude 70 degrees. He didn't say any temperature for me. Yep, it says 70 though. I'd like to just stick to the interstates tonight. It adds like 40 miles if I try to do that. So I have to go up 71, which for a big portion of it is fairly close to an interstate. It's 4-lane in a lot of spots, but then there's some little towns and stuff you gotta go through. It's been like more than a week since I put a video up, but I'm still not going to do any editing tonight. I had to make a decision a while back that I don't want to edit anything when I'm tired, like too tired, like as tired as I am today, because I'll rush it and it'll be a lot of errors and stuff that I don't want to put in the video, just like bad cuts, and I'll forget to raise or lower the volume on certain things, and it's just not quality stuff. So I'm gonna go to bed today, and then hopefully tomorrow night or the next I'll have enough energy to feel like editing. So I really only need like 2 hours to get a video out. Because the last video isn't going to have that much stuff in it, and then I'll get back into the schedule of things. Anyway, I want to show you. I finally got my new sunscreens now that it's going to be nice and cold. But I finally got them. It's just a lot thicker material than the stuff I had. A lot less light gets through, and it's not falling apart. What I don't know is if I'm going to have to do what I did with the last one and cut them, because the last one, when I bought it, it kind of leaves too much of a gap. I'd like to leave it in one piece if I can. Just a black and white American flag on the other side. And you can tell it's got some good coverage. Is that light getting through, or is that just the star? A little bit of both. Ouch. It's definitely better at blocking light out. You know, where it's covering anyway. I'm gonna get ready for work. Chance, I need to look around under this truck because I still think it's using too much DEF, which means I'm probably still leaking DEF somewhere, which would really suck. I didn't realize I was coming to the turkey plant until I got here. And pulling in here, like, I'd only ever gone through where the scale and stuff is. And I just couldn't figure out where I was supposed to go. So I talked to the scale operator, and he just said, oh yeah, go. He just kind of pointed in the direction, and that's about as much as I heard. So I drove back there, and I finally found a phone number to call, and he led me around to the right place. But like, there's no signage or nothing. You just gotta wander around their freaking facility until you find an entrance. I hate that crap, man. Like, make it obvious. Not everybody's coming here has been here 1,000 times. So I think I've been here 10 years ago or something with K&B. It's been so long I couldn't remember the process, and from what I remember, you had to go up on the scale. So there's a K&B truck right now, pulling it up. I'm gonna see if there's a place to park around the back side of the building where I was just at. And if he'd told me that, I would have been looking, but I was on the phone with him. He could have said, paying attention, see if there's any places to park you're empty, but no. Find any open spaces here. this thing. Trailer here back here up a little bit. Pour out now. Sure, I'll get better at it. It's a little new. Can't push in the button. It works as a remote control. If I push the button, it stops. I'm sweating now. Being gross. Looking at the reviews, a bunch of people complaining about how tight it is. It's a difficult spot to back in. It looks fine. It's just you got to back off the street. And there's fairly tight docks, but it shouldn't be a big deal for me. But it's typical Chicago area shit. You gotta pull off the street into the dock, which sucks, but it's no big thing. looking like I'm going to be like an hour early. And looking at that place online, at the satellite images of it, like there's no way I want to be stuck sitting there on the side of the road until they show up in the morning. So we'll sit here for 45 minutes or an hour so I can show up and they'll be there instead of waiting on them to show up. I sat here an hour or so, got a video edited and started to upload. I'm gonna head that way. It's almost 5. I'm a little over an hour away. Cool. This dude's already gonna have a hell of a time. It's really not that complicated, but he's doing all right now. Maybe he just made a mistake pulling up the way he did. Darn it. I don't know why he didn't open his doors. Now he's going to open his doors and he's blocking the entire street. That's amazing. Show you when I go get my bills. There's that much space between the door on the right and that little metal bar they have there for some reason. But other than that, it was a pretty easy door to back into. People bitching and moaning online. They say it's like anybody that actually cares about their job has practiced backing enough that they don't get freaked out by this stuff. Honestly, the best option, yes, it's a paid parking spot, but it's just go down to Bolingbrook to the Greater Chicago I-55 truck stop there. There's a couple spots I might look at as I'm heading down that way. I'm not even gonna look at that Love's. There's really no parking there. It has a lot, but there's like 10 spaces, and on the satellite footage you can tell the local guys fill it up with their bobtails and their drop trailers. So I'm not even gonna look at that place. But there's a Thornton's just south of there. It's got 18 spots or something, and they're free. So I might pull in there and see if I can find somewhere to hide out for the day. And if not, I'm just going to go on down to Bolingbrook. It's about 30 miles down there, so. Thank you. here total an hour. It's not bad. Gotta do something about this beard. Gotta shape it up or something. Look retarded. Looks ridiculous. Anyway, I'm gonna head towards Bolingbrook. Definitely need a washout. That's the worst bloody trailer I've seen ever, maybe. Freaking inch of blood and water in the bottom of the freaking trailer. Wasn't like that when I opened it. Technically, I'm not supposed to be doing this because I off-duty drove over here. But this was the closest parking. I did pull into other places. And I didn't know I needed a washout until I left that place. And this place has a washout. Problem is, this washout isn't open 24 hours a day. So if I parked and then went to bed and then started a new clock to get washed out, I may not get washed out. I may not be able to get loaded. So, hours of service laws be damned. I'm not going to sit here for a 10-hour break and then not be able to get washed out and not be able to get loaded. It's just stupid. Every now and then you find some free goodies. Since these are good until January. Then we tossed a whole case of them out. A bunch of them were broken, that's why they got tossed. I want to clean the top off. It was in plastic. It hadn't been drank out of or anything. It's been rained on. Let's see if it's any good. It's orange juice. Smells like orange juice. Tastes like orange juice. Free orange juice. I got like 4 of them that weren't broken. Free stuff just tastes delicious.